Hey, welcome in everybody. This is Nancy Ducharme, and you're at the Birth Chart Guidance class. I'm thrilled to bring this to you, finally. It's like nothing you've ever seen before, and I promise you that when we're done, you're going to know so much more about yourself, and you're going to love astrology just like I do. So, I've had one or two people over the past couple of years say to me, astrology, you believe in that? Isn't that the occult or black magic? That's not condoned by God, is it? And I usually laugh at that. And I ask them, well, who do you think made the sun, the moon, and the stars? Now, astrology and your birth chart are God given tools for you to discover and solve the many lessons you're assigned to complete while in this classroom called life. And one of your missions here on this planet is to be your best you, identify your gifts to share with the world, and then ask, how can I help? So, astrology is a 5,000-year-old blend of science and intuitive art. And thousands of years ago, people began to notice that when the planet Mars was in a certain location in the sky, people would go to war and there would be more aggression. And when Venus was in another part of the sky, they noticed more women getting pregnant. And when Saturn was in a certain location, people would get more work done and be very productive. And so they began to write these things down, and then they learned more about themselves by following the planets throughout the year. The Farmer's Almanac is written by the phases of the moon. Farmers plan their crops by it, the fishermen monitor the tides with it, and everyone knows how important the sun is, but without the moon, there would be no life. So, millions of years ago, the moon was 10 times closer to the earth than it is today, and it caused the tides to rise and fall by over 1,000 feet every 12 hours, if you can imagine that. And what this did was it caused this perfect mixing bowl, this perfect storm that created the first tiny organisms of life in the ocean that have since evolved into mankind. So we owe a lot to that beautiful satellite that evolves around the earth. And in astrology, the moon represents our emotional body and our unconscious mind. And through this class, you're going to discover why the moon is so important to your emotional well-being. We're also going to take a look at Saturn, the planet that dictates your life lesson. And I'm actually going to help you identify that for you personally. Your rising sign, we're going to look at that, and that represents your soul. And we'll also take a peek at Chiron, which symbolizes your life's wound, and we'll figure out how you can work to make it better. And we'll also uncover your North Node mission here on this planet, and we'll even get into looking at your past lives through your South Node. And last night, I sent everyone a link to their birth charts. If you haven't received it yet, please email me and I will get you another copy. I'm going to go over with you what that zodiacal wheel means, but first, tomorrow, I'm going to go over the personality and traits, good and bad, or maybe I should say good and not so good, of all 12 of the zodiac signs. All right? So I want everybody to have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.